Welcome to CSGC Connect. So, I am here, Mani Kumdesh, in front of you to tell you something about a very interesting topic. But before that, I hope you all are doing well. So, what we are going to discuss, it is not a mystery. It is about presentation skills. So, what presentation skills is all about. So, let's try to understand from some points. The very first thing comes in our mind, what things which gives it effective to make our presentation in a good way. So, effective presentation skills. So, very first point is body language. We are not going to cover each and every point, but let's try to understand few of the points. Like first one is body language. We all know when we tell something, so we try to understand what the other person is saying. If I am standing straight and I am saying, hello everyone, my name is Mani, how are you all doing? I hope you are doing well. Are you able to connect with me? No. So, if I will say, hello everyone, how are you all doing? I hope you are doing great. So, if I am using my body language, you all are able to connect with me more. So, this is one of the things which makes our presentation more effective. Effective, I will say. The next is active listening. Active listening is we should not be in this mode of like this one, this one. We should not give a impression that we are only hearing. Means there is a difference between hearing and listening. When we react, when we are having proper understanding of something, that is active listening. When we are responding and we are able to understand each and every point. So that is active listening. The next point comes as storytelling. Whenever we are going to tell or present any presentation in front of one, if we will start that with the story, it will give more effectiveness. For example, if I will tell you in a way that there was a person in my class and he was not able to speak in front of others, I tried to explain him how to present. So if I relate the situation with something and make it as a story and the other person is able to connect more. So storytelling is very important if you are presenting in front of someone because everyone get connected with the more examples. Okay. The next is verbal communication. We all know if we will not communicate verbally, we will not make a connect with others, we will not be able to present with them. Voice projection, the modulation of your voice. Sometimes you speak so fast, sometimes your pitch is low, sometimes it is high, sometimes you take pauses. That all makes sense. If you will not use all these things, your word or your presentation will become monotonous and no one will feel interested to hear you or to listen you. So it is important that you will have voice projection. The stage presence, how you are using the stage, what are the ambience you are presenting, that is also very important. Uh, Stage presence is important because if you will only stand at a single particular place and you will not use the whole area, the other person will not be able to understand or to have a connect because your body language says a lot. So there are so many facial expressions. If I will say, hello everyone, are you listening me? No? Why not? And if I will say, hello everyone, are you listening me? Are you able to connect with me? You can see the difference now. So that is very important. So facial expressions are also so much important. We always carry a smile whenever we present in front of someone. So in this way, we are having so many ways by which like gestures, eye contact, filler words, right angle for standing, everything presents its own importance in the effective sorry class, in the effective presentation. Now let's come to the next point. What it is? So here you can see a person is a confused or it's thinking that what we have to do in presentation skills. So the first thing is plan. So the very first thing is plan, the next is prepare, the next is practice, and the last is present. We will discuss this thing one by one. So the first thing came as plan. So planning usually include few of the questions. Whenever you plan how your presentation should be, it should include few questions in your mind before presenting in front of someone. What those questions are, you all will think, but let me tell you. So the first one is, who is your audience? Whom you are going to connect? Who are your target audience? It is the very first picture you should have in your mind. So that is, who is your audience? Why are they there? Why they are there? Means what they want to listen, what they want to have in that presentation, what they want to get gather as a knowledge. So these questions should be included in your presentation. What is your goal? You should be clear with your goal if you are going to present something. Okay? And how long will it be? It should not be too long because everyone is going to make it. Oh my god, it is getting very uninteresting. How to connect for a long period of time. So let's not make it too long, and to have a better connection, we should make it short and crisp. The next is, where will it take place? You should be very much aware that is it going in a classroom? Is it going in a seminar hall? Is it going in a auditorium? What is the place where we are going to present in front of someone? So we should have a proper idea about all these questions while before presenting in front of someone. The next point we came with, prepare. So what it is that prepare, what do you mean by prepare? Why should we do the preparation? We will do whatever we want to say on the spot, but we should not use this type of scenario in the in present of in front of anyone. Oh, okay. So what are the things we should make in our mind while preparing the things? The first thing is structure. What is structure? Structure is basically beginning, middle, and end. Not A and D end, it's E and D end. So what is the structure? Beginning. Beginning says that what we are going to say, we should prepare a plan for that. The middle is, say it. Whatever you want to say it. And the end is, repeat that. So whatever you want to say it in the beginning, and plan it in the beginning, and in the middle say it or present it, and in the end repeat that. Whatever you have said in the middle part, just give a summary of that in the end. So that is structure. The last point, the second point is prompt. The prompt says, be quick as much as you can. Be spontaneous. The next is visual aids. Like I have used few of the pictures, visual aids, images, flow charts, sketches. Whatever you want to use to make it creative, just make it creative. So the fourth point is voice. Voice is, as I explained earlier, voice modulation is very important when you are presenting in front of someone. If you will say, hello everyone, my name is Kumdesh, I am doing well, hope you are also doing well. If you will say like this, you will not have any voice modulation. So this will not make a connect with the audience. The next is appearance. How you are looking, that also makes a lot of impression in front of anyone. Because if your appearance will not be good, the other person will not be serious about what you are saying. So as you look, the other person will take you seriously according to that note. For example, you are a normal person and a very loose cloth, and you are talking that in interviews we should go with the proper attire, so the other person will not take you seriously. So if you are going to present in front of someone, your look should look according to the presentation. The next is style. Style says you should not copy the style of anyone. If you will try to copy others, you will not be able to make a connect, because you will get confused that how others behave in a particular situation. If you will also try to behave with that person like that person, you will also not be able to connect with them, with the audience. The last is questions. Questions is, for example, if you are going to present something and if you will ask a question in the starting or in the end, the other person will be more curious or will be more attentive to listen what they are asking, or they are going to ask something to me even. So and even if someone is getting disconnected within the presentation, the person will able to connect with that point by the help of that question. So questions are also so much important while you are preparing. So what type of a question can be asked into the presentation, that also should be prepared at the early stage. There is a process of preparation. For example, get an idea, that is your first idea. After that, improved idea, try to improve that, how better we can make it, so that we will be able to have an improved idea. The next is story design. Create a story, as I explained. If you will connect with your audience with the story, they will be able to connect with you. And for example, when we go to a class and we try to understand any topic and teacher explain you that topic within a story, so you will be able to make it remind for the whole time, for the long duration. So it is important to create a story. Visual concept. For example, whenever we try to see something and whenever we are trying to hear something, the more we are able to connect with the thing is the image or the visual part. If we will have the more visual connection, we will, means if we see something, we able to have better memory with that. The next is graphic execution. So graphic execution is use some flow charts, some pictures, some images, some graphics, so that we will have better connection with the presentation and the audience. Delivery coaching. Before deliver in front of someone, you should prepare that what you are going to deliver. And the last is execution, means you are finally going to present in front of someone. Now come to the next point, that is practice. So let's try to understand with this image what you are going to think with this. Are you having any idea what I am going to tell you about this? Okay, I hope if you are having that idea like the way I am thinking, it is a good thing. But if you are thinking something different, that is also good. So let me tell you. So that is, practice makes perfect. So everyone know this quote, but here we are making some mistake. But if we will practice, we will be able to correct that mistake at the early stages. So here the person corrected this, the spelling of perfect with the from the U to E. Okay, so practice makes perfect is an example which says that if you will practice, you will be more perfect and you can make your mistakes correct at the early stages. Now come to the next point. Here we are having an image. So here we are having an image. So this is the image. I hope you all are able to connect with this, what I am going to tell. Everyone have heard this thing so number of times. But how many of you have planned or did this in their life? Explain me in the comment box. Okay. So the thing is, it is rehearse in front of mirror. Have you done this before? Means I think so many of your soft skill trainers have explained you that try to do this, but if you are not doing this, you are making yourself behind with the from the perfection. So rehearse in front of mirror. Why people are saying this? Because when we see how we are looking, how we are presenting, we are able to understand our mistakes better. And what we say, practice makes perfect. So rehearse all points what you prepared, what you have prepared in the first stage. You have to rehearse that. Rehearse with all visual aids and handouts. Whatever handouts you are having, rehearse with that, like the actual presentation you are going to give in front of anyone. Practice again and again to manage time. For example, you are having limited time to present in front of someone. So how you are going to make it complete within a stipulated time? So you can do this by the help of practice. So practice more and be the perfect one. Now come to the next one. So the last is present. Now we are actually coming on the stage where we are going to present in front of someone. So the first point is make a strong start. If you will have a strong start, you always going to win half of the battle. For example, if your start is very lazy and it is like, okay, I hope you are here. I hope I will be able to give you the good ideas, good knowledge. Are you able to getting interest in this? I think no. But if you will have a start like, hello everyone, I am here in front of you. So why are you here? Do you have an idea? I am having an idea for you all to learn something new and knowledgeable. If you will have a strong start, the other person will also get to know very eagerly that what the person is going to say, what the knowledge I am going to get today. Is it going to be a very good time? So everyone wants to know this. So now, the next is engage the audience in first 2 to 3 minutes. It is not like in 2 to 3 minutes only we have to engage the audience. It is about like we have to engage them for the whole time, but the first 2 to 3 minutes are very much important. Because if in the first 2 to 3 minutes, if you will not going to create and connect, the other person will not listen and will leave the place. So I hope no one wants this, that other person, when you are saying something and other person is going out from that place, no one wants this. So it is important that we should try to engage the audience and let them feel eager to know something new in your presentation. Show your passion through your movements and gestures. If I will stand very straight and I will not use any gesture, I will not use my body movements, I'll not use my hands, and I'll not use facial expressions. So will you be able to connect with me? I don't think so, because stage management also says you have to manage your presentation, you have to manage your body language as well. So this is all about stage management only. So now the next is make an eye contact. If you will see on the ceiling and if you will see at the back only and at the single point only, the other person will think that he is not having any idea, he is only thinking and telling us the things. But we should not have this thing. We should make a proper eye contact with the other person so that we will have better connection with them. Because if we will look in the eyes of other person, the other person feel connected with us. Don't forget to smile as well. As I told you very earlier that you always carry a smile on your face while presenting. For example, if I am standing like this? Hello, are you fine? No? Why not? I am fine. Why are you not feeling good? I am also feeling nervous. Will you be able to feel like why the person is speaking? If I say, hello everyone, I am fine. I hope you are also get fine by listening my words. So if I carry a smile with me, will you, are you not feeling that you are more getting connected with me? So means that is also important. Don't forget to smile as well, unless your topic is very grim. Now you are having question, what does this grim means? The grim means the person, means the thing, if there is not any situation in front of you which is all about sadness. Okay, so in that adverse situation only, or in that adverse topics, we don't need to smile. But if there is a point where we can smile, we should always carry a smile with us. Now the next point came as do's and don'ts. So what you have learned, that plan, prepare, practice and present. Now we are coming with the next point, that is do's and don'ts. So what are the do's and don'ts of presentation? We have learned so many things in this presentation. In this, even this is also a presentation which I am giving, but in this presentation slides we have learned so many things, we have learned so many do's and don'ts. Now let's try to learn something. We should not have a lecture like of presentation. If we will have a lecture like of a presentation and there is no question, there is no connections, there is no interference of the examples, then the other person will not be able to connect with you. Why I am saying this thing, to connect, to have a connect, to have a connect, to have a connect, because it is about to have a connection. Because if there is a two-way communication, only then we will have a better connection and better understanding, and it will be a fruitful presentation. Otherwise, no one is going to remember what you have said in the whole duration. Okay, the next is spam your audience or entertain. So we are having the choice that we want to spam our audience, or we want to entertain them, let them learn something with the entertainment. So we should choose always the points which should include some humor, and we should have something where we can entertain our audience as well as at the place of spam them. The next is be single-minded or break up topics. So either we can be a single-minded person, always talking on a single point, or we can uh, we can make the sub parts of a particular point, or break that points into sub parts, so that the person will able to have better understanding about a particular topic. And this is the last slide I am having, that is lack of participation engage the audience. So we are having two ways. Either we are having like only one person is speaking and we are not connecting with the audience, or we can engage the audience and try to connect with them with better questions, with some examples, ask them some examples from a particular topic and let them also connect with you. The last but not the least, that is forget question, get feedback. So we should not forget the questions and to get the feedback. We always have the feedback, so that we will be able to understand that the other person is understanding what we have said or not, or they were just sitting to because of some compulsion. So we should not have this point. So here we are having few points about presentation skills. I hope you will be able to connect with me, and you will be able to get in connect with me for the next videos. Thank you so much.